Okay, just waiting for people to come in. What a mess. Hi, Kenny. Hi, Jean. Hi, Galina. All right, I'm going to put this stuff back here. I didn't really set up the camera or anything. Just slapped it up there and turned it on. So it probably should be okay, my sis. Yeah, that should be fine. Hi, Ange. I'm glad you could make it, Ange. I hope you're having a good day. Hi, Ian. Hi, Denise. We were just over at Bren's wondering how you're doing, and I hope you're having a good day. I know it's a crappy day, but awkward day. Yeah, somehow I can believe that. Just make the best of it, Ange. It's all you can do, you know? But I guess just know that we're thinking about you, knowing that you're having a difficult day. And we were talking about whether or not you were going to stream today. Because yeah, I'm quite sure. Yeah, you're having a lot of mixed emotions. So trying to make you laugh at that last comment. Yeah, exactly. Take everything you can out of the refrigerator. That's okay, Jean. Oh, okay, cool. All right, that I think will make everybody happy. And I'll definitely do my best to be there. So anyway, this is kind of a quick impromptu stream. I really can't stay on long. I've got to run up to Miami, which is in Oklahoma and not in Florida. Hi, Kat. It's about 30 minutes up there and 30 minutes home. So that's normal, Ange, and that's cool. There's nothing to forgive. You know, I think any one of us put in your situation today would feel the exact same way. The one piece of advice I might give you is don't see this as a bad ending. See it as a great beginning. You know, and really give yourself some time to think about what do you want to spend all day, every day doing? It's not hanging out with crappy people. And I know you've got to make a living, but you know, I would be selective about what I decided. But I also know too, because I was in this situation, I lost what I thought was the best job I could ever have. I loved my job, and I got laid off in just a reduction in force. And I was absolutely devastated. And I was young, I was 24. And I was making great money. So it just seemed like it was the most devastating thing that could ever happen. But what happened as a result of that, because I had that job, I made some contacts in the printing world. And as an interim job, I went and worked for the Dean of Student Services, doing a funky job that I knew was only a year long, which got me out of my funk. And then as a result of the contacts I made while I was at the job I got laid off from, I got like a dream job. So, you know, it's really attitude. It's how you look at it. So just go into it with the best attitude you possibly can. Because yeah, you never know what's going to happen. So leave the door open for great things. Because great things can happen. I believe that. Anyway, why we're here today is to open some happy mail. The other day, I don't know what day it was. I couldn't wait. Kui was here. So I couldn't wait. I had to go ahead and open the package from Ange. And you guys have seen that these over at Ange's house. Thank you. I love these. These are great books. And it's just a lot of information about collecting stamps, which a lot of it I knew, but there is some great stamp art in here. So I was really happy about this, both of them. And they're put out by the same people. So a lot of the information in one is in the other, but the art is almost completely different. So yeah, this is just like totally right up my alley. Yeah, these were great. And she got them for a great price. I was shocked. $4.99 for the big one, $3.99 for the little one. So, and check out Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky right there. So anyway, yeah, they're great, great books, and I'm tickled to death to have them. And then in that same package, she went ahead and sent just some Happy Mail, which was fun, and I loved it. Let me see here. A card she made, "Hey there," with her love girl standing on a pile of books. And then just a really nice note. So thank you, Ange. And I know you give me a lot of crap, but I care about you too. So there you go. And I know good things are going to come to you. And a really pretty napkin that will go in the napkin journal. And some ATCs. And I don't know. I think this one I think was a spring ATC. I watched her making these, but I believe that. You can't skip and be unhappy at the same time. And then wishing you a day bright with sunshine. So I should be sending that back to you, right? So yeah, they're all so pretty and I love them. And they will go in my ATC book. And card, shopping is cheaper than a psychiatrist. And isn't that the truth? But you know what? There's something wrong with this. And I'll tell you what. Because if that were true, Eileen would be the sanest person on the planet. And we all know that that is just not so. So maybe Eileen should be doing both, shopping and a psychiatrist. I don't know. But it's really pretty, Ange. I really like this. And she did Wink Estella on the rose. It's really, really pretty. Can you see the glittery? And this cracked me up. This cracked me and Cooey both up because I've seen it before. But what if the hokey pokey is really what it's all about? I mean, that's kind of a frightening thought, really. Or maybe it's not. Maybe we should all just be doing the hokey pokey all the time. What do you think? Oh, and Kenny, you're here. Kenny, go back to the comment you left on YouTube and send me an email. Guess what? No one cares. Nope, no one. There's a lot of people I'd like to say that to. Nope, no one cares. Always wear your invisible crown. And this is stupid advice, Ange, because I do. Hard work pays off in the future. Laziness pays off now. I'm not sure how to take that advice. I already did the hard work part. I'm not arguing. I'm explaining why I'm right. That reminds me of a t-shirt my dad bought for me. And it says, "To save time, let's just assume I know everything." It's like he said that was perfect for you. I had to buy you that because it's perfect for you. It's like, well, duh. And then here's save the best for last. Kenny will work it out, okay? We will work it out. And did you make these little envelopes, Ange, or did you buy these? Because they are uber cute. They're like coloring envelopes. I really like these, and it made me think I'm going to take one of them apart and use it as a template. Well, I have templates for these little envelopes. But some of my color books with small designs, I thought that is a perfect thing. I'm going to make some of those. So this envelope, I think, was all the, and I'm going to put it on this black background, all the Australia stamps, which you guys have seen before. And when I come in, it may not focus, and I don't have my software running, and I'm not going to put it on. Hi, Katrina, Picola, Robin. I hope I haven't missed anybody. I know they were sent to you. Okay. Well, they're very cool, and it made me think of, I bought some desk calendars that have coloring pictures on them. I thought that's perfect for that. So these aren't going to focus real good. So these are the Australia stamps, which I'm going to go back and put in my Australia journal. This one, honestly, I wonder about my eyes sometimes because I could not figure out what this was, because I was thinking that pink part right there was the nose. Well, it turns out it's an ear, and it looks like a little mouse. But I thought, well, now what the heck is that? But these are real. There's koalas. That one's definitely going in my book. Hi, Margaret. We all had to cough a little on the ground. I go through life thinking I'm some sort of princess, so it's all good. And then I got 2 kangaroo ones and another koala, different design koalas. So those are definitely going in the Australia journal. And these are birds and another kangaroo. So thank you, Ange. They will definitely go to good use. And I tweeted you, and I'm sure you got it, that I got the ATCs out in the mail yesterday. Was it yesterday I went to town? Am I going to town 2 days in a row? Whatever day. Anyway, I think they said it'll be there next Tuesday. And that's, I don't know if that's Albert Einstein. I don't know. But anyway, she sent me a bunch of different stamps. So I will go through my collection and see if I have some of these. I think I probably have some of them. Some of them look really familiar, but they're very cool. I love postage. That's Turkey. It looks like Lyndon Baines Johnson. New Zealand, a little bird. The Queen. Indonesia. Spain. Ireland. The Queen, Canada. Slovenia, India. Canada Christmas stamp. Singapore. And actually, that got Kui and I talking about going to Singapore. I think both of us want to go. It's so pretty. Singapore is so gorgeous. And Kui's going to India. Hi, Debbie. Yeah, I'm going to get off here pretty quick, Debbie, so you can have whatever time you need. And Ange is streaming, Debbie, if that helps you plan. Corios. Oh, that's Spain too. Romania. Hibiscus. My hibiscus are done blooming now. This one I really, really love. Some of these I think I'm actually going to scan so I can print out, because that one, I would definitely use this one in art. A lot of them I would, but a lot of them I might just use the original. The Greenwich Meridian. Yeah, they're very cool. So thank you, Ange. I love them. I love the books. Hope you got the money okay. Yeah. So that was my Ange Happy Mail. And for me, it was happy. Because it's all my stuff. And then the next one from Galina, I have not opened. It just came this morning. She had written me and asked if my mail had come. And I asked Robert, I said, do you know if the mail's come? And he said, I just saw the mailman go down the road. So it was just a minute before he was back and brought me the box to send back all of my DirecTV equipment. And all right, so I'm going to open this, but I have to do it so that y'all can't see the addresses. All right, I haven't seen this. She is dying for me to open this, so here we go. Thank you for the inspiration and friendship. Oh, I'm a royal freak. Yeah, baby. Oh, I haven't even seen this. Oh, I will be devouring this. I am such a royal freak. And I love Meghan, and I hope her and Harry are really, really happy together. I am. What a beautiful photograph. How would you like to have the Queen for your grandmother-in-law? Oh my God, this would be like my dream. And I could like borrow her jewelry. I'm not a jewelry wearer though, but like I could live large with like people to make sure I'm happy every minute of every day. I love George, and I hope he's happy with Amal, but there's something really weird about her. I'm sorry. It was screaming out my name. I believe that, Galina. Thank you. I didn't watch Suits, so I don't know. I love Elton John. I love the Queen. I just love the Queen. And I don't know if I'm weird that way, but I am like a total royal geek. I am. James Corden. Did you guys see the video of James Corden with Rod Stewart where they were going around London? If you haven't seen it, um, go Google it because it is so much fun. Rod Stewart goes back to his old haunts. Not Rod Stewart. Oh my God, I've got Rod Stewart on the brain. Paul McCartney. You want the movie too? I'm sure that part. I actually did watch it, and I honestly don't send the movie because I can probably Google all of it. But go watch the video of him with Paul McCartney in London. Oh my gosh, what a fun thing. And look at the hordes of people. I would have been in that horde of people. I would have been. What a cool book. And what a pretty girl. And I think Carrie is a good egg. I really do. King and Queen gift shop. I would so go there. I would. Look at that. How pretty. I think this truly was. It reminded me a lot of when Diana married Charles, and of course we all know how that ended up. But I think this was just like a total fairy tale. You couldn't write a better story than this. American biracial girl marries fifth in the line of succession for the crown, or for, yeah, to be king. So that's so cool. Thank you, Galina. Yeah, and we could probably talk for all day about her mother, and I was glad Charles walked with her. They are sweet together. You got to visit Windsor Castle twice. Oh, I'm so jealous of you, Denise. Yes, Jean, I agree with you. Jean said a great story. She thinks Diana brought up the both boys correctly, and they have her charm and sincerity, and I think her confidence. They both seem like such confident young men. And Charles is really a goof. And you know what? Prince Charles and I share a birthday. We do. Not the same year, but the same day. Which means I probably should be royalty. Cool, cool, cool book. Look at her. She is one serious old wench. Look at her. She's either sitting there thinking, how in the world did this happen? Or it was inevitable. It had to happen. Wonder what we're having for dinner later. Look at that. How cute. How cute is he? I could just kiss him. Do you know how they met? I think they were introduced by friends. No, her handbags are empty, Eileen. There's nothing in there. Or if there is, it's a Kleenex so that snot doesn't run down her face. Yeah, there's nothing in there. Because does the Queen carry money? Does the Queen need an identification card? Now, that's something I need to know. Did the Queen ever have to go down to the DMV and get an ID? I wonder. But you know what's in her purse. You know, like a tissue. That's what's in her purse. Pictures of the grandkids. Yeah, she does always look like that. That's from years and years of training, I'm sure. Oh my gosh, how pretty. And look at that church. Like, look at that. Ah, that is so gorgeous. Can you imagine just being there? I would just want to be there. So gorgeous. She has a hanky. Oh, okay. So she doesn't use tissues. That's for the peasants. Okay. Well, I need to get out my hankies then. And these two little twin guys, they crack me up. No teeth. Yeah. What a perfect day. Whoever took these photographs did an unbelievably good job. The brothers. And then you got to wonder, what would Diana, be thinking? And she'd be such a proud mama. Definitely a day to feel special, no doubt about it. One of the former, okay, wait a minute now, I missed something. The Queen doesn't need a license. She doesn't use snot rags. Yeah, the Unruly twin sons, one of our former prime minister's grandsons. Okay. Yeah, I like the kids in the wedding party too. She also does not need a passport. Oh my gosh, Denise, you are like a royal information fountain. Okay, the twin boys are Canadian prime minister's grandsons. I did not know that. See? And there's Princess Catherine. Oh, she's precious too. But can you imagine Diana as a grandmother? How over the top she would be. I think about Diana a lot. I remember the day she died so clearly. Oh, I love this too. Look at this. This may be my favorite page in the whole book. Prince Henry Charles Albert David of Wales and Rachel Meghan Markle. Oh, wouldn't that be so awesome? It's an instrument of consent. It's a handwritten document which records Her Majesty the Queen's consent to the marriage of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. How cool is that? That's what I want to do. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do color or not, but I'm going to do illuminated letters for Inktober this year. Me too, Kenny. Yeah, I think I was just so bowled over. Oh, and their dad hosts a TV entertainment show. Well, there you go. See, I'm learning so much crap today. Yeah, I think we were all incredibly sad. Look at that. The flowers on the cake. Holy crapola. The wedding cake was a multi-tiered traditional fruit cake. Fruit cake. They made him have fruit cake? Oh, the cake, which was decorated with cream and white icing, had a strong British floral theme using elements of the Joseph Lambeth technique. It's beautiful. Look at what it's sitting on. Fancy schmancy. First celebrity you ever cried for? I can believe that. And how would you like to be in charge of doing the cake? Wow. Was covered in buttercream, decorated with fresh flowers. What an honor, really. And then these are just, I guess, people who participated either with the floral arrangements or the wedding dress. There's the invitations being printed. I'm doing it on a letterpress so that, well, yeah, die stamping press. We call them letterpresses at the workshop of Bernard and Westwood in London. Oh, and then they put one in of Kate and Pippa. I love Pippa too. Pippa's pregnant, I think. The Queen thinks Charles is an ass too. Okay, Robin, I will in just a second. And yeah, then they're doing the pictures. Well, this is like a bonus that I get Kate and Williams wedding too. Look at that dress. I think she is such a beautiful girl. And she reminds me a lot of Diana in the way she deals with her kids. She gets down on their level. And yeah. Oh, and there's Diana and Charles. She should have run for the hills the day he said whatever love is, you know, when they were doing that interview. And she asked, they were asked about love. And you could tell he was lying. There's Princess Elizabeth and the Duke of Edinburgh. Do you guys watch The Crown? I do. I'm waiting for more. Look at how cute is that? Well, I wish them all the best. That's for darn sure. Fold out. Oh, of the carriage that they rode in. How awesome is that? She is a pretty, pretty girl. Pretty girl. And then I wonder too, what, you know, charities will she support? Oh, that is precious. That picture right there. That is precious. Yeah, they do look so happy. You binge watched it a couple weeks ago and can't wait for season 3. I know, Jean, I do the same things. And I'm all done with, I'm in a quandary right now. I'm caught up on all my binge shows. And then Cooey and I watched The Sinner when she was here. That's not a bad show. I mean, the whole time you're watching it, you have no clue really what's going on. Oh my God, the Queen is smiling. What the hell? What happened? Somebody goosed her. Something happened that she's smiling. Prince Harry, second from right, grins as his grandmother, Queen Elizabeth, smiles while inspecting the Sovereign's Parade at the Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst, England, April 2006. Ah, so she is proud of those little guys. What network is The Crown on? Yes, it's on Netflix, I'm pretty sure. I love the Queen. I love the Queen too. Oh. Now see, this almost makes me cry. Those little boys were loved more than they ever knew, for sure. That's what I always think about my mother. You know, no matter what us kids knew, we were loved more than anything on earth. Even when she wanted to kill us, she loved us. Oh, this just makes me happy. I'm going to come home and flip through it again. So here it is. It's a royal wedding of Prince Harry and Miss Meghan Markle. and it came out on sale. Well, it says it wasn't for sale until August 16th, 18. Actually, that is my wedding date. I got married on August 16th, and it was also my grandmother's birthday. So there you go. So that was really what I came on to do. And then what I did, let's see, the day Kui left, what day was it? Tuesday, late in the evening. So we went to Tulsa early, and I went to my used bookstore. Oh, I did get 2 cool watercolor books. I'll show them Monday at my used bookstore. And because now I'm going to have to learn something about watercolor because she gave me all these cool watercolors, right? But I did go ahead and swatch. Look at this. This is ridiculous, you guys. These are all the watercolors I have. There's something wrong with this, right? But I did go ahead and swatch them all. There were some cool ones in there. That's all the different watercolors. That's the Primas. That's the Jane Davenport. It's the cheap ones. It's the M. Grahams. It's all of them. So there's all the swatches for the watercolors. So I did that the day after Kui left because I was kind of in a funk that day. Kind of at odds, didn't know what to do. So I just sat and swatched all the watercolors. And that was Wednesday. Yesterday was Thursday. I did some catching up around here. Now today's Friday, and I'm going to run up to Miami. So now you guys are all caught up in my life. Oh, and I caught up the beast. I didn't mess with the beast while Cuckoo was here. You'd rather wear it as a necklace? It's not big enough. My neck isn't that big. I'm skinny, but I'm not that skinny. I could wear it as a bracelet, though. I do like swatching this way. So when I want a color, I can just spread it out and find my color. I know, Jean, it's ridiculous, isn't it? But one thing I'm going to do, I started reading the watercolor books that I got. I am going to, and I know I can't find it in Miami when I'm up there this afternoon, so I'm going to have to probably order some. I am going to get some really good watercolor paper because both authors in the books that I read said the one thing you need to do decent watercolor is good paper. So this is how I swatch everything, Kenny. It's just easy because you can compare colors. If I want to match a color, you know, you can just take it off and you know, match it to whatever you're matching on. So I like to do it this way. And you could also punch a hole in it, you know, so you could hold it up to something if you really wanted to match a color. I'm not good at choosing colors. I'm just not that familiar. So Amazon does have it. Cool. I was wondering, did you know Jean? Did I know Jean? I think I'm not following, so you're either going to have to clarify or maybe you're talking to Jean. I don't know. But anyway, that's how I swatch. So anyway, I'm done. I mean, that's pretty much what I had. Nothing else new to show. Kui and I didn't shop. Of course, I didn't need to because she had brought me so much stuff. I mean, that girl was so generous. But I do want to play with the watercolors. You know what I want to do? And actually, oh, you know what? I've got stuff coming from Amazon this afternoon. I did order a 5x5 watercolor book because I want to do a book like Paula's. So I did order a new watercolor journal because I had not one journal in my house that was watercolor papers. So I did order that. So, yep, that's that. But Galina, thank you so much. And Ange, both of you, thank you so much. You know me so well. And that makes me feel good. I mean, it makes me feel really close to you guys. So thank you. That's so nice of you to think about me and spend your hard-earned money. I appreciate it so much. So I'm going to go put on some go to town clothes and yeah, go out in the big wide world. And you guys, it is so miserable hot here. Oh, it's so unbearable. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and get it done early. Did you swatch your watercolors on watercolor paper? Yes, I had watercolor paper, but it's inexpensive, just cheap watercolor paper. I think well, actually, they're swatched on two different kinds of paper because it was two different times. But I swatched some on 140 and some on 90 pound. Okay, Debbie just said she's going to wait until tomorrow. Um, and who knows? I need to come up with a fun project to start working on because I've kind of been at odds here lately, not knowing what I wanted to do. So Ange will be on at what, 6:30 Eastern about usually. So I guess nobody else is streaming unless somebody steps up to the plate. But I'm going to be in town, just not feeling motivated. I get that, Debbie. So go have a fun afternoon. Oh, yeah, Barb did say she was going to do an extra stream this month, but I don't know when it was. So, okay, I'm done talking. Out of here. Thanks for coming, you guys. And thank you again, Galina and Ange. Love you to death. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Later, Gators.